Hey guys, just got another haul video for you today. I really tried to resist doing this one, but I just got so much stuff and got so excited, and I just enjoyed documenting when and where I got things and stuff. So we went to a couple of charity shops the other day. We went to a couple of car boot sales as well. One of them wasn't on, even though it said it was online. And the other one was just a bit rubbish. We couldn't really find anything we wanted, and just ended up leaving early. But then, as I say, we hit the charity shops in Stockton, which is nearby us, but we'd never actually been. You know, we checked them out, and there was some pretty good stuff. So first of all, I'm going to talk through a standard British Heart Foundation 3 for £1 DVD deal. Some of these were picked by Jess. We've got sealed Ghost Rider, a sealed copy of Saw 6, and a sealed copy of Bridget Jones' Edge of Reason. Nothing fancy there, but I feel like 3 sealed DVDs, they're always worth £1. Not the craziest I've ever gone in British Heart Foundation, but yeah. This next bit, it might be joint craziest I've ever gone in Age UK, because I'm really crushing the 4 for £1 deal in Age UK at the moment. We're really loving those deals, and yeah, so there was, in the Age UK in Stockton, there were so many like sealed DVDs. I could have just sat there and picked stuff out and just grabbed it all day long. So we got a sealed copy of Napoleon Dynamite, a sealed copy of The Hobbit, The Unexpected Journey, a sealed copy of Kill Bill Volume 2, and a sealed copy of Ocean's 11, which is actually worth a decent amount of money, to be honest. Had a little break there, turned the light on, because as with every time I try and do these haul videos, it is definitely about to rain. The next load we got were Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. This was the last one I picked up. It was either this or Twilight, so I thought, yeah, let's pick the cool one. And I got 3 DVDs which all go together. World War II, The Nazi Strike, The Battle of Russia, and The Battle of Britain. Bundled these all up. These were looking like £2, £3, £4 each, so I've just bundled them all up for like a tenner, I think. And hopefully we can make some money on them. And if not, if they stay there forever, I'll watch them myself. Next thing is a little bit of an interlude because of the way I sort of piled stuff up. My girlfriend, the lovely Jess, picked up 4 Glee CDs for me. I'm not really sure where she got these. Just to go with some Glee stuff I already had, so I can just bundle it all together. Or just bundle the 4 of these together. Either or, you know. We got one more 4 for £1 in Age UK. And these were PC games. We got Mafia, Hitman 2, Silent Assassin, Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare, and Pharaoh. Now, I'll give all of them a go myself, and then I'll try and sell them on. This consistently sells for £5, so that's pretty good. They all sell relatively well for PC games, and I'm hoping I can make some good money on the PC games in total from this bundle, because the next thing I got was also from British Heart Foundation. This was meant to be £1 on its own, but I think I got mischarged at the till, because it went through at £1.50 in the end. I didn't really realise while I was there, and obviously I haven't exactly rushed back to return them 50p, but it's a sealed copy of Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Gold Pack Edition. This was kind of hard to source at first, because obviously if you search Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, it comes up with a load of Vegas 2 stuff and all that sort of stuff. The more recent games, especially since I think there's a gold version of Rainbow Six Vegas 2, which cluttered it up a bit. But I did see a used copy of this for £5 I think it was in Google Shopping, so I was like, alright, let's take a chance on it. Went home, had a look at it, and the only live listings of this that I could find were, like, sealed versions of this, were $14.99. So I thought, yeah, let's join the party, let's see how that goes. So, you know, it would be lovely if that sold for $14.99. We're not 100% expecting it to do so, but I mean, if it did, that would be absolutely great. That's, you know, what we do it all for. You know, profit margins like that. But it can't always be the case. So that's pretty good. So between all the games, I'm hoping I can rail in about £30 if if they all sell for a decent amount. If I need to take an offer on the Tom Clancy game, that's fine as well. We're going to make a good profit on that. That's the point we're trying to make. Then today I went to Thornaby, and the Bernardos, it was DVDs and CDs were 50p each, or 5 for £2, which was a bit of a different deal than I've seen in the past. It's not the greatest, but I had a look anyway. And I was sort of sat there for ages, searching what all these sealed DVDs and stuff were worth, and I was taking up lots of time. But eventually I settled on just grabbing Apollo 13, which was actually selling, well, not selling on eBay, but like they were listing on eBay. I didn't really look at the completed listings, but they were listed on eBay quite expensively. So I picked that up, and by expensive I mean expensive for a DVD, so like £5, £4, that sort of area. And then I also grabbed this sealed copy of Sam Smith in the Lonely Hour, because again that's like $3.50 for a CD, which is pretty good. You know, that's 7 times what we've just paid for it. Obviously we'll lose a lot of that, but yeah. And the last thing we got, my mum actually paid for this because she thought she'd watch this herself anyway, but then we found it was on Amazon Prime anyway, and it was actually worth a bob or two. So the last thing we found was a DVD I'd saw on the shelf, sealed, and I was like, where was it? And then I spent like 5 minutes trying to see it again. I couldn't find it. Mum found it in the end while I was looking through some other stuff. It's the Audrey Hepburn story. This was like a £3 or £4 sealed DVD in the end. And again, we paid 50p for it. So yeah, may as well have a go on that. Keep needing to rearrange these CDs to stack all this stuff up. So that was all the media we got. And then after I'd spent all this time in Bernardo's already, I then realised they had something that has been sorely lacking from charity shop I've been in since I started visiting them very frequently, and that is wrestling figures. They had a tub full of toys and stuff. I had to just leave the Doctor Who ones, £1 each, and the first one I found was this Elite John Cena. Well, any Elite is worth £1. He does need tidying up a bit. I do quite like him though, so I might end up keeping that one, truth be told with you. But that's, you know, half the point of purchasing these. He'll end up in some of my animations. I also got the CM Punk and Vince McMahon from their double pack ages ago. Gonna do what we always do at this point in the video and tilt the camera up a bit. Again, these were £1 each. This is quite not necessarily a sought after battle pack, but it was an expensive one. It's a shame there was no sign of the kendo sticks they came with. The Vince McMahon sells for like $7.50. The CM Punk is like name your price. It's hard to find this exact one. There is a bundle of the two of them for like £16 plus postage, but that includes the kendo sticks, so we might not be able to get all that. But regardless, we're going to make a profit on them for £1 each. And then after that, I just had to limit myself and go for the obscure ones. So we went for the Darren Young and the Justin Gabriel. Now these are Nexus figures. These are pretty cool. I'm probably happy to keep these if they don't go for whatever reason. But again, I believe the Justin Gabriel was like a £7 figure. The Darren Young was the cheapest at about £5. I'm tempted to bundle the two of them together and, you know, see what they go for. So I'm tempted to bundle those two. And I'm tempted to keep the Cena. But regardless, there's money there. And between those 5 and the Sam Smith CD and the Apollo 13 DVD, I worked out there was the potential to make about £43.50 on all that stuff. So that would be really nice. Obviously, that would really be about £20 profit after eBay fees and postage and all that garbage. But that's how we make the money in the game. Okay, so thank you for watching, and goodbye.